He's a devil, too. Laura Branigan. Hey, you had the Beach Boys, Bruce Springsteen, Laura Branigan. That's a pretty hot night. What's it feel to be part of that?
Exciting.
Yeah, do you ever worry in a case like that, hey, I'm competing against big people like that?
Bruce Springsteen's a big one.
He is a big one.
Yeah.
You a fan of his?
I sure am.
But you couldn't make it at the concert.
No, I can't.
You're doing your own. Gloria, which was the first big record for you, originally was in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
You know it in Italian?
I know some of the words. I found out what it meant anyway. It's really a love song in Italian. It was about the sun and the moon and the earth. You know, you are. And it didn't work for me if I translated those words to Gloria in English, so we rewrote them.
Well, you've done so many international things. In fact, I know you have an Australian movie coming out now. Can you tell us about that?
It's, I haven't shot it yet. I shoot it in the fall. It's a story about an American girl that goes to Australia to become an actress. She really wants to be a serious actress and gets involved in this very light, fluffy play and gets ripped apart by the critics. And it's really a love story. With, I end up falling in love with the man who really tears me apart the most, and he with me. It's really beautifully written.
Is that something that you have always wanted to do?
I have always wanted to film, but I originally went to acting school right out of high school in New York, and then my voice sort of took over and led me here. But I've been getting film offers now, so.
That's good. Is it difficult for a singer to make the transition from singing into movies?
Not for me. It's not, because acting is really an extension of my singing. It's really being vulnerable at that moment in the situation, and so that those that are watching, you know, feel that and affecting people. And that's what I do 18 times a night with my songs. At least I try to do, you know, lose myself in the song. So.
New song out, Spanish Eddie. What's that about?
Right. It's about a street guy named Spanish Eddie, and sort of a leader of the pack type of guy, and he goes down the wrong alley one too many times and ends up cashing it in. It's about the night Spanish Eddie cashed it in.
Yeah, Billy Joel just did a song about death, and this is kind of a song about death.
It's not really a morbid song. It's no, I just like the song. It's got a happy feeling, and he was a hero, street hero, but he was sort of, you know, running on the shady side of it.
What about you? What's your background?
From upstate New York, big family, and I don't know, I was sort of tomboy growing up, real shy. Never thought I'd be a singer.
Is this kind of the classic started off in a band and just kind of worked your way up, or how did you get there?
I didn't find out I could sing until I was in high school, my senior year, and I decided that's what I wanted. I found my way to express everything that I had held in, you know, from shyness. And I went to New York, went to acting school, and then hit the streets. And my first job was singing background for Leonard Cohen throughout Europe, and then I started trying to get a record contract.
And you did?
I never went with a band.
Can you remember the very first recording session you ever had?
Yes.
Were you scared to death?
I was excited and nervous.
How did it sound when it was done?
It sounded pretty good.
And what was that particular thing?
It was with Atlantic. It was when I first... oh, I'm sorry. The first one was when I did a demo with a keyboard player, a great keyboard player, business, Richard T. And he was real big and I was nothing, so I was sort of scared.
I can imagine. That's got to be a frightening feeling.
Yeah.
Is it scary going on a show like Johnny Carson when you know so many people are watching?
I get a little nervous on that show. I've been on it 3 times, and Johnny's always been real warm to me. But still, it's like, Johnny Carson, you know, something you grew up with.
In the music business, who do you admire? Who are the people you really think as music heroes?
I love Joe Cocker, Ray Charles, people with soul, Tina.
A lot of women going into rock and roll these days. You get Madonna, Cyndi Lauper. Why do you think that so many people are now accepting women, whereas before there were no women rock and rollers?
Perhaps girls didn't think about it before.
And now they do.
Now they do.
You are known, I guess, everybody kind of knows Laura Branigan. They know that you've had some big records. What image do you think is out there right now for you? What do you think people think of you?
I think it's, well, from the letters I get, it's very emotional. The rapport I have with my family. it's that's really the most important thing for me with my music. And I don't know.
Hey, we'll look for the new record.
Okay.
Spanish Eddie, and
Spanish
the album
Eddie.
is called
Hold Me.
Hold Me. I'm sure lots of guys out there would love to do this. I thank you. You got another concert in the front row tonight.
That's right.
Too. So I'm sure lots of folks will see you out there.
Okay.
Laura Branigan.
Thank you, Scott.
And we'll be right back with more on AM Cleveland. Stay with us.